Welcome, everyone, to Lubbock, Texas, at Jones AT&T Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this crowd, as always, will be rowdy because they've been gearing up since early this morning. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. On the run from inside his own 40. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Red Raiders offense will start this game off. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Now the toss. Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff over to the right. He sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up the first down. And you set it down after the completion. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Made the grab. Finish the deal in the end zone. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Panthers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, quarterback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And I'll tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Lang. He's off to the races. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Pitt pushing the pace.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Got some room into the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush. Let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back. Let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen and change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Dropping back, it's Price. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense got to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Be more aggressive here and try to get the football back to your offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Pitt will have to boot this one away. And the returner will be dragged down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Looking for a man. It's Price. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete and looking for enough.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now we're setting up 4th down.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
The quarterback can believe in your action, and my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making it.
teams make their money by getting to the quarterback and knocking him down.
Dang, Skippy. That's what you want to be. You want to be a double-digit sack guy. You want to be a guy that puts pressure on the quarterback. Playing the run is fun, but I want to get quarterbacks, and I want to make their life hard.
And the Panthers racing to the line in a hurry-up.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding this receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins the game.
Well, QB decided to keep it on that one. Listen, if you had his athleticism, you want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But you're just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. He got dominated that front before the time.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
On 3rd down, going up top. Quarterback on the run, still looking. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off from the shotgun. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. First down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. At the 45 on its way. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
3rd down and 2. You know it's time to get physical. This unit paves the way. Jesse gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10.
Cricket! Freedom! Freedom!
From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, giving 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
He makes the connection. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down. The Red Raiders have moved it inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll just keep swinging it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Dropping back, it's Price. Coming after it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they take the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Notre Dame notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from South Bend is worth its weight in gold to the Golden Gophers. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Defense in press coverage. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his big tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
When you're a QB and you have enough time to take out a sandwich and finish the sandwich before you have to make a pass down the field, that's a good day at the office.
Get set.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies, 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, pressure got to him. First incompletion.
The incompletion on first down leaves him with second and 10 from the 43. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Pitt will have to boot this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this game.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor.
Here we go.
He'll come out throwing on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And he makes the catch inside the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and he only picked up a few yards there.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to get them a first and goal. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. The Red Raiders trying to cash it in on first and goal.
Get in right now, boys. Easy.
Trying to pound it in. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So an 82-yard drive there. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to move it through the air. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer to me. Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Complete in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys are going to be looking at the quarterback. They're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires to the right. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one.
And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the tackle was made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. First down here for the offense. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, I think we look at numbers actually, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score. You got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Dropping back. It's Price. It's complete on the right side. One-man miss. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the ground.
To the air on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short game. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Red Raiders have it with a first and goal. They want to just keep throwing it. Quarterback
what you want. You get a first and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss. Put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And they add 6 more to go that trip to the house. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Right back to the well. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but he was very successful making the on-air run. Every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game, so I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Now this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to throw, it's Price. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Red Raiders in the hurry up. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Fires deep to the end zone. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Wait for this. The bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball raining out.
Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
This defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical, and if they give up another run right there for a 1st down, someone's going to have to step up and make it.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, that one just sailed up. He's trying to throw it to his wide receiver out wide towards the sideline. Obviously, a difficult throw to make, but he was a little bit off the mark on that.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He's got his man. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They
cylinders, they are scared.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Cook. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure he's getting the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be doubted because defensively you're giving up points, so it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang good.
Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Flips it out to the back. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down.
Get set, get set.
He wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Swings it out to his running back.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. Pitt will have to move this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same play.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Throwing right. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking for a man. It's Price. Finds a man on the left. Running toward the tape. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. The receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football, knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He got a bunch of look close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Time winding down, and the quarters, they come to the line. To the ground, he's got it again. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. On 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Handoff to the lone back. And the pulling has started. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complimentary football.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there and what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so he's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They need something that goes forward this time on second and long for the 14. He's looking to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets a block. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Back to throw, it's Price. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the stick. It's McCown. And it's sucked out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down as the defense gets the ball back for his own.
Those wide receivers so fast nowadays. They're such good playmakers. They just want to get to them and let them make it happen. A lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing them down and moving the football in the right direction. The defense swore did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He's loose down the left side. And the stomping has commenced. That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And this always is going to be the way we fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something, this offense better be ready to play against the motivated defense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open.
I just got the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's McCown. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Back to the air one more time. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This one's complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Back open in the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. If you're not throwing to the sideline, you're not getting past the sticks. This defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play.
On second down, they'll take to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Barnhart. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The corners are walked up tight. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's second and 17. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Tough to give up those penalty yards in that situation. Now it's just 3rd and 6. From the gun, the running back has it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Auburn is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 15 over Syracuse. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They think there's room to run to the right here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man in the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that play. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Throws off the RPO. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run it to the right side. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling. Everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles into the ground.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like, when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. This is what